It's Tuesday, October 29th, 2019. Market's going to open up in about 2 minutes here. Just wanted to quickly show the HSI Hong Kong Index. It had a great day coming down, and my system works perfectly on it. So I'm going to start trading this instrument, HSI. It's in a completely different time zone, Chinese time zone, Hong Kong time zone. So all the people that live near Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, Australia, Singapore, and even Europe can trade this instrument. Even Hawaii can trade this instrument, since it can be difficult to trade the USA session from that time zone, from those time zones. So I'm going to show how well my system works on the HSI this week. But not today. Today I'm going to trade the YM. Let's go ahead and switch over to it. Even though the YM is not gapping up or down. Well, actually it is gapping down a bit, isn't it? How much is that? 40 ticks. 40 tick gap down right now, so it's not moving a whole lot. But that doesn't mean it won't move. So I'm going to go ahead and trade it today. And the market's going to open up in just about 1 minute or so, and I will come right back. Okay, market is open. I am looking for a signal here. Looking for a signal. 92, it's a short. There it is. Okay, I've got 20 contracts short here. Ready to get back out just in case I need to. Okay, let's see what it's going to do. See if we can get a dropout here. We haven't gotten any really big drops here in a while. I'd like to see one. Okay, in the interest of time, I will come back. My stop though is not very big, so I will be getting out. If it goes up just a little bit, I'll be getting out. So I will come back though. Okay, if it hits 09, I'm going to get out. 05, 7, just hit 7 there. There it is. Got to get out. Okay, so we know it's going to be a tricky day today. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the lines to come again, and I will start playing those again. Make it easy. I'll come back. Okay, we have our first two lines here, just looking for it to make a break. Looking for it to hit 49. 49 so far, it's double topped at 48. It's 49, I'm going to take a long position. There it is. Okay, and 20 contracts long here. Okay, in the interest of time, I will come back shortly. That's how easy this system is though. You just get the two lines, it makes a break of one line or the other, and you take it and going that direction. Very easy. And of course, it gets a little more tricky on your exit. But you know, if you watch me do it, you'll see how it's done. You know, it's not rocket science. You just sort of get a certain. Sometimes I don't get it. Like yesterday, for instance. But you know, get it often enough to come out ahead virtually every day. I'm down 1800 right now. By the end of the day, I should come out well ahead. Anyway, I'll come back. If you're wondering why this works, well, there is a reason for it. And it's a very, very, very big reason. A very profound reason. And let's just call it a secret. And you purchase my course and you'll learn it for yourself. You'll learn what the secret is. Okay, we've got our two new lines here. Here is the top line and the bottom line. I can't get my mouse on it. The two lines, and if it breaks the top line, it's a long signal, and if it goes long, I'm just going to hold it because I'm already long. Right where this green line is where I'm long at. So I needed to go long here, go up. So we will know if it's going to be a long signal if the price hits 4.7. All it needs to do is hit 4.7 and it will be a long signal. Anyway, I'll come back. Okay, it's broken the high, so it's a long signal, and so I'm just looking for it to go up here now. Could go up quite a bit. We will see. But that is two of my systems here giving signals to go long. Okay, I'll come back. Okay, YM moving up a bit here. I'm positive on it, 700 right now. I'll come back. Okay, it's shooting up pretty good here. Up 1500, 1600, 1700, 1800 now. Going up some more, 2000. Alright, where are we at here? Okay, I'm still going to hang on to it here. I am, though, prepared to get out 20 contracts at market. Might roll over right here. Still going to hold it, though. Because you got to remember, even if it comes down, it's going to create another two lines, and those lines will also tell me which direction to go. So it'll either continue to go even higher, or it'll roll over and it'll come back down. So on days where it's really choppy, you'll see that I get chopped up a bit. Could have taken it, but I didn't. But on days where it really runs, those are the days I make a lot. So, and it does it back and forth, you know. There's no way to know which day is going to be which in advance, but you can use my system on it to tell you, to guide you along the way the whole entire time on what it's going to do. But what I like to do is, if I see it shoot up a lot and I have a lot of profit in it, I'll take it. I'll just take it and wait for another two lines and play it some more. And it's shut up pretty darn good too. Alright, what are we at? I'm looking for a signal on it. If I get a short signal on it, I can get out. Right now I don't have a short. I'll come back. Okay, looking for a signal here. See if it wants to go long or go short. If it goes long, I'm just going to hang on to it for some more. Okay, it's a long signal. Up 2,500. Just going to ride this thing up here. See, where are we at now? Okay, I'm going to get ready to get out. Up 2,700. Okay, I'm going to take it right here. Okay, I'm up 24.36 for today so far. Coming back from that $1,800 loss to start the day with. And what I'm going to do is, you know the drill. I'm going to wait for the two lines to come, and then I'm going to take those two lines, the break of those two lines, and we're going to take another trade. And it may roll over and do that and go short off of those two lines and come all the way back down. Or it may go long off those two lines and keep going higher. Oh, that was a big jump right there. I would have liked to have taken that one. I missed it. See, right there is where you want to take it. That nice capitulation move. Then look for the reversal. But anyway, I will come back. Okay, we have our two new lines. Here's the top one. Here's the bottom one. So whichever way it breaks, and it's pretty big range too. But whichever way it breaks, I'm going to take it, long or short. And you are seeing for yourself just how well my system works. And I know a lot of you have to be thinking, what's the catch? Well, there really is no catch. I mean, basically what you're looking at is the biggest opportunity in the world for making money, because this system works on everything. It literally works on everything out there. All markets everywhere in the world. And you can, if you know the right direction it's going to go, before it goes there, you can make a lot of money from it, obviously. But if there is a catch, the catch is that you have to learn how to make it all work. You have to learn, when you take this entry right here, not to get scared and get out right here and only take a small little profit. You have to learn how to get it so that you can make a good profit from it. Now, I got out up here somewhere and missed this move up, and I would have liked to have hit that move up. I would have aced it, but I didn't catch it. But I do catch them. I just don't catch every one of them. And I do make mistakes and get it wrong and, pay a price for it. But you have to be able to do all of that and put it all together every day. Not just one day or 2 days or 3 days or this week or next week or this month or next month, but all the time. So basically what you have to do is become a professional. Professional at managing your discipline, managing yourself, and practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice making those mistakes. And then learn from that mistake and not repeat it again. And, I've been trading for a long time now, 20 years, and you're never going to perfect it. All you can do is just get better and better and better, as good as you can get, or as good as you need to get, to be able to, make money from this. But it's not rocket science. You can see it works. This one gave a long signal, went all the way up. This one gave a long signal, went all the way up. What's this one going to do? Is it going to give a long signal and go up even higher, or a short signal go down? And how much will it go down? Well, with my system, there are ways to know all of these things. You can actually, mathematically, figure it out very easily. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? Sounds like it can't possibly be true. But guess what? It is true. It is 100% true. And, I'm showing on camera now the reality. People can say all kinds of different things. The question is, can they do? And I'm doing on camera for everyone to see. I'll show you the world clock. Okay, here is the world clock. Bangkok, it's 9:54. New York, it's 10:54 a.m. London, it's 2:54. Tokyo, it's 11:54, right about getting ready to hit midnight in Tokyo, Japan. And here's all the other times: Kuala Lumpur, Rio de Janeiro, Shanghai, Sydney, Hong Kong, Frankfurt, Melbourne, Los Angeles, Barcelona, Beijing, everywhere, all over the world. Jerusalem, Vancouver, everywhere. Prague. You can see that, you know, this is all real time. What you're seeing, time you're seeing on the chart is the same time. Now, what you're seeing on the chart for these futures is Chicago time. So let's see, where is Chicago at? Okay, here's Chicago, 9:55, right? So we go back and look at it. It's 9:55. It's probably not 9:55. Let me take a look at. Yeah, it is 9:55. Okay, 9:55 a.m. Chicago time. But if we were to go look at a stock, it would be New York time. So anyway, you can see from the world clock that what you're seeing is in real time, and my system just is able to tell which direction it's going to go with a very, very, very high degree of accuracy. Personally, I could not imagine trading without it, because I used to trade without it a long time ago. Before 2006, I traded before my system, before I discovered my system. And trading is hard. You just constantly get faked out all the time, which direction it's going to go. And but with my system, it makes it as easy as it's going to get to trade. All you need to do is not make the mistakes that other people make. And what most people do is every time they have a loss, they take the full loss. And every time they have a win, they get out just for a little tiny bit. They get a little bit ahead and go, oh, I've got some profit, I better take it. And they take it. And that just doesn't really work mathematically, because you lose big when you lose and you win small when you win. Now you'd have to win, so high of a percentage to come out even break even. It just doesn't make mathematical sense. So you have to be able to get it the other way, where you're hitting big trades or you're getting them right the vast majority of time. I can do both. I can get them right the vast majority of time and hit some relatively big trades. I'm up 2,400 right now, but if I hadn't lost at 1,800, you could add another 1,800 on top of it. And I could have had more, but I got out up here. But anyway, by the end of the day, I should have 5, 6, 7, 8,000 again, like I normally get every day. Anyway, I will come back. Okay, we've got two new lines here. Here's the bottom one. Here's the top one. Now, if the price hits 62, it's going to be a short signal. I'll go ahead and take it short. Anyway, I will come back. Okay, here it goes. Looks like it might go. Okay, it's bouncing back up. I'll come back. Okay, here we go. 62. Alright, there it is. Okay, I am short 20 contracts. Now, what I'm looking, it should come down quite a bit here. I don't know how far down, but we'll just use my system on it the whole entire way and see what we can get from it. I'll come back. Okay, YM starting to move down here. Currently up 3,100 right now. And I'm looking for it to come down quite a bit here. But we'll see. Anyway, I will come back. Okay, we have our two new lines. Here is the top line. Here is the bottom line. And whichever way it breaks first, I'm going to take going in that direction. Since I'm already short right now, I would obviously like it to break below this bottom line here and give me a second short signal, and it should come down quite a bit if it does that. So stand to make a really good trade here if it does that. So we're going to know if it does that if the price hits 47. It's at 49 now. 27,049. There's 048. As soon as it hits 047, it's a short signal. Just double bottomed right there. Triple bottomed. We call it a double bottom still, but just bottomed out again. But one more tick down to 47 and it'll be another short signal, which is most likely going to happen. But I have seen it bottom out like that many times and then go all the way back up and break the high bar and create a long signal instead. It does it. It does it quite often, actually. So that's why I stress never to take the trade until you actually get the signal. In other words, it actually hits that price that it's supposed to hit. See it moving back up here? It very well may move all the way up to the top and create a long signal, which would happen if it were to hit 76. If the price hits 76, it's a long signal. Anyway, I'll come back. And so yeah, playing my system, one thing that you need to do is stop worrying about it. You know, like if you to get out right here and try to protect the profits and everything, only to see yourself get burned as it goes back down, breaks below, and you're not in it. Or you don't get out and take the profits, or just get out break even, let's say, right here where my line's at, and it goes up and breaks the top, and then you lose again, and then don't want to take another trade, for instance. You know, you have to learn how to get over all of that. You know, playing with at a low level that you can afford to play at is probably a good idea, and then build it up slowly. Go from 1 contract to 2 contracts, and then 2 contracts to 3 contracts. Just keep trading, keep building it up. Keep trading, keep building it up. Having plenty of room there as a buffer for when you lose a trade or two. You know, especially when you're just a beginner at this, you need to leave more of a buffer in there. And then also at the same time going for a good sized trade so that you can make some good ticks and come out well ahead. But too many people will make mistakes and do what they shouldn't be doing instead of just letting the math play out. I would say the biggest mistake is what I mentioned earlier, that every time they lose a full trade, lose a full stop, which is quite a few ticks. And then when they could have won, they get out way too early and don't really win very much at all, when they could have won a lot, made a lot on a trade. And they don't. And they keep doing that over and over again. And then they just, count just keeps going down. They wonder what they're doing wrong. You have to, when you trade, you have to learn how to manage the money, how to manage the trade, how to manage your emotions. And, a lot of times, like for instance, when it shot up right there, a lot of people would think, oh great, it's going to be a huge trade going to the moon. Not realizing that, likely it's going to come back down again. And so they wouldn't have gotten out up there. In fact, that's probably where a lot of people, normal people, bought. As they saw it shot up, they said, okay, I don't want to miss it anymore, and they just buy. They bought perfectly right at the top. Only to come back down, they lose their money. It happens a lot to new traders. They don't know what they're doing, and they make the same mistakes over and over again, never even realizing what they're doing wrong. That's why this system here really helped the new trader, because it'll guide you along. Yes, you'll make mistakes here and there, you'll get them wrong, and you'll lose, but you'll also win over and over again too, allowing you to make money. I mean, you just keep getting better and better and better at it. Okay, I'm still waiting for these two lines to break here, and I will come back. Whoa, 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 it's taking a huge jump down, ready to get out. 20 contracts at market. Where did it go to? Okay, get ready to get out. Okay, I'm taking it. Okay, I'm out right there, 7,700. That is one big move down. I probably should have stayed in. All right. Man, that is one big move down. What's that, 70, 80 ticks? Well, that's not something you're going to see every day. All right. Well, so it went short and it's gone down here. Let me see. Where are we at? Oh, it's going to go for more. I should have stayed in it. Oh, well. Well, I could play another one. I don't know, though. Let's see what happens. I want to see how big the range is. If the range is too big on the next two lines, I'm not going to play it. But if we can get a relatively good range, tight range, I'll go ahead and play it. But let's see what it does. My best guess right now would be that it's going to continue to go down. I don't know why it just made that radical move, but something must be going on. And I would say it's going to continue to go down. It would be my guess. But I'll try to use my system on it. If my system says it's going to go down, we can get a relatively tight range, I'll take it. If it says it's going to go up, I'll take that one too. I just need a tight range so that the stop loss is not too big. Anyway, up 7,700. I'll come back. By the way, I hope all of you traders out there trading my system are nailing these trades, because as you can see, it's not too difficult. Everyone has been right. These two, right, went up. These two, right, it went up. These two went short over here, but before it ever did so, these two went short, so this one's right. These two went short, so this one's right. This one also being right afterwards, but these two took precedence anyway. In other words, they come first. And so you can see every signal has been right today. The only thing that I got wrong was using one of my other systems and took an initial $1,800 loss, but otherwise I'd be up another $1,800 right now. So as you can see, it's not too difficult to do this. In fact, this is the easiest system there is. In the future, I'm going to show my other systems as well. I'll show you how good I can do by aggressively trading, and how good I can do just by taking one trade per day. And when I take the one trade per day, maybe I'll do it on two different instruments. That way you can see me win on both of them. One might go short, the other one go long, but I'll win on both of them. And that way you can see for yourself the power of using my system. I'll come back. By the way, just in case you'd like to see it, here is the current time. Bangkok time is 11:03. New York time is 12:03 noon. Lunchtime there now. London is 4:03 in the afternoon. Tokyo is 1:03 a.m. in the morning. So they're all sleeping. Oops. Let me go back to that. So they are all sleeping there. And you can see everywhere else. Chicago, 11:03. Rio de Janeiro. Sure, wherever you are in the world, you can see where you are on this world clock and see what time it is for you. And so, anyway, I just want to show you that what you're seeing on the chart is the same thing. In other words, what you're seeing on the chart is live. It's live, and you can know that because here's the world clock. You're seeing all the different times. And when I minimize it, you're going to see it's the same time. Just remember, it's Chicago time, 11:04, that we're seeing the YM through. And if we minimize that, you see the time right there. The time is located over here on the left, over here where my mouse is. This is the date and the time. So when I put my mouse over the bar, it says that it's 10:29 at 11 a.m. That's Chicago time. So the world clock is showing you that this is all real time. And you're seeing a real system in action. And here's the great part. It's very simple to do. The only thing that you need to be worried about is that the market is moving. You don't want to try to trade a dead market. It's not a good idea. If the market goes dead, you need to find something else that is going on, a stock that is hot for that day, anything at all. But don't try to trade something that's dead, just going sideways and going chopping up and down. It's never good. But if the market's moving, my system will work perfectly. And so the market's doing really well right now. I think it's going to continue. I think it's going to get even hotter, even better than what it is right now. It'll either come down or it will continue to go higher. Very simple, right? Only two ways for it to go. Anyway, I will come back looking for two more lines. Okay, we have our two new lines here. Here's the top line, and here is the bottom line. And, well, it's too big. The range is too big. So I'm not going to take this one, but what I am going to do is this. I'm going to wait for the next two lines. And if the next two lines are smaller, like this one, or even like this one, or like this one, I'm going to go ahead and take it, especially if it goes short. And yeah, if it goes short, I'm going to take it. And that one should be good, and then it should break this line down here afterwards. In other words, two lines will be in a smaller range here. And just like this one is, this are two lines in a smaller range between these two lines. Same thing could happen here, and then give a short entry off of the bottom line. I'll take it, and then most likely it'll go down and give a short entry off of this line as well, and then come down a bit. Be another big trade here today. But I'm going to see what it's going to do. But I don't want to take these two because the stop is pretty big on it. And I'm just going to protect the profits for today. And you always got to think that way too. You know, it's a matter of risk. You know, you should always try to protect your profits and not let them go. That's what newbie traders do. They say, oh, I'm way up, and they just start getting crazy in their trades. Take anything in total gambling. You know, that is not the act of a professional trader. Professional trader is on guard at all times to only take good trades and to protect profits when needed. I mean, there's a time to go for it and a time not to. You know, I'm up quite a bit today. I don't need to take too much risk here unless I get something good, unless I get what I want to see. Otherwise, there's tomorrow, and I'll be able to hit another good trade. Anyway, if I wanted to, I could just hit one per day and hit it basically every day very easily. And that's probably the easiest way to trade there is. I just wanted to show that my system, one of my systems, works really super well. And anyway, I will come back. Just wanted to show that it, after it made the long signal right there, it is moving up here. So I could have taken it, but anyway, I'm playing it safe here, and I'm going to take the next two lines. I'll be back. Even though it is getting late here, I realize how late it is. I currently have 11:30 right now. 11:30 at night. So it's late for me. So I might not make it to the next two lines, but we'll see. I'll come back. As you can see, I should have taken that signal long right there. It worked pretty good so far. Could go even higher. But anyway, just playing it safe here. I'll come back. But you know what? It is going to take too long to get these two lines, I think, again. So I'm just going to call it a night here, protect my profit, and walk away with 77.54 for today. And I will be back for some more trading tomorrow. And actually, I'm going to start showing different instruments. The Euro, US dollar on the Forex I'll show, and the Hang Seng, HSI, I'll show that one. And some more stuff too, like some bonds and just different things. Even Bitcoin, which, personally I don't think is worth playing, but, my system works on it too, so I could show that to you. Only thing is, though, to short, it costs 40,000 per contract for the margin to hold it, so it's just not worth it to me. Anyway, but I'll just take a trade or two on it just to show I can get the direction right very easily. Anyway, I will come back. Actually, no, I'm not going to come back. I'm going to call it a night, and I'm all done for today. I will be back tomorrow, though, and I will start showing you different instruments, not just the YM here or the ES, but I'll show you lots of different things. So you can see that my system works on everything, literally everything out there, and including stocks. I can tell you which direction Apple's going to go every day, or Facebook's going to go every day, or any other stock, anywhere in the world. That is how powerful my system is, and I'm going to start showing that every day, just with stocks, futures, everything, all instruments. Anything that's hot is generally what I like to trade because you make the most ticks from that. But I can show that no matter what it is, I can tell you which direction it's going to go, up or down, and thus allowing to yourself to make money from it. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. Hope all of you traders are doing well out there. If you're not, get my trading courses. They'll change everything for you so that you can finally make money at the markets quite easily. Well, I really should have taken that entry, huh? Anyway, be back tomorrow.